Hello, Mr. Kuhn. Good afternoon. We just almost finished the meeting here in Timisoara. It would be nice to hear from you about the way you perceive the achievements we have made in these 2 days.
Okay. The easy answer is that we went a really long way in achieving the overall goals of this project. I remember when we started to work on this in Senegalia, we had a very clear picture of how we wanted the deliverables, the outcomes of this project to be different from the previous one, from the Taccle project on which this is based. And I've personally worked with teachers using the outcomes from the Taccle project, and they were really happy about that, but they said, well, we would like to have material that's much closer to how we as teachers work. And I think that's what we have accomplished now. When I look at the products that are on the table, we've really been able to create working material, and not just material, but also approaches for incorporating ICT in teaching. I'll just wait for a second. So we've been able to create guidelines for teachers to work with ICT in a way that really resonates with the core contents of what they are doing. I've been presenting, for example, the work that came out of the primary book to principals of primary education, who most of the time are teachers themselves, and they were really wowed by what I showed them. They said, okay, this is something we can work with, this is something that we can actually start working with right away. With the Taccle book, there was much more of a learning curve. It would have taken them much more time to create materials, where now, and obviously it has also to do with the fact that the tools have evolved, the internet has evolved, 2.0 is around now. But again, I think that's what we've been able to accomplish.
Can you tell us a little bit about the difference of the 3 books, the first 3 books we are about to prepare?
Well, here again, what we are presenting is much closer to what the teachers are asking for. And very early in the process, we decided that the needs of primary school teachers who have to teach across the board of subjects were very different from the needs of, let's say, a secondary school teacher who is more focusing on a specific type of student, specific type of subject. And I think the 3 books reflect that. There is a real difference between the books. The primary book is different from the STEM book, is different from the humanities book as it is shaping up now. And I think those are very relevant differences. This actually implies that the material we are creating is really usable, as is by the teachers that will be working with the books.
I gather that the material we are preparing is going to be very useful and very good also.
Extremely useful, and I think we've been able to come up with a selection of materials that can exist in their own right, but that also guide teachers in how they can find their own materials. Obviously, we cannot cover every single subject, and so I think we've been able to come up with a fairly good selection of materials.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.